In the tranquil expanses of Lancaster County, where the fields stretch out like a patchwork quilt, young Rebecca Fisher lived a life deeply rooted in tradition. The daughter of a respected Amish farmer, she was accustomed to the rhythms of hard work and prayer, her life governed by the turning of the seasons and the principles of her faith. Yet there was an unspoken desire within her, a yearning for something she could scarcely admit to herself. One late spring morning, while tending to the bustling farmer's market stall, selling their family's renowned homemade apple butter and quilts, Rebecca's calm existence was stirred by the arrival of a young man, Jacob Yoder, newly returned to Lancaster County after years spent in Indiana. He had grown into a tall, broad-shouldered man with a gentle strength that showed in his clear blue eyes and easy smile. Their initial conversation was brief. Pleasantries exchanged over the exchange of goods for coins. However, as the weeks passed and Jacob frequented the market, those simple exchanges blossomed into a tentative friendship. Rebecca found herself waiting eagerly for the moments when she could watch him approach, a shy smile playing across her face. One evening, at a community barn raising, Jacob approached Rebecca with an offer to walk her home under the starlit sky. The gravel crunched under their feet as they walked slowly, speaking of their families, dreams, and the simple beauties of their Amish lifestyle. Rebecca shared her love for crafting intricate quilts, while Jacob spoke passionately about his dreams of innovating farming techniques while staying true to their ways. "It's funny," Jacob mused, looking over at her under the glow of the moonlight, "how you can go so far away only to realize that everything you truly want is what you left behind." His words, honest and simple, struck a chord within Rebecca's heart. Weeks turned into months, and their friendship deepened, steeped in the quiet beauty of their shared values and beliefs. However, not everyone approved of this growing closeness. Rebecca's father, who had always dreamed of her marrying a man from among their community, found Jacob's ideas too progressive, his experiences away from home a threat to the life he had envisioned for her. The pressure of their community's expectations soon became palpable, suffusing Rebecca and Jacob's meetings with a sense of urgency. They began to meet secretly, often in the early mornings under the canopy of soaring elm trees near the creek, where the only witnesses were the chirping birds and rustling leaves. One chilly autumn morning, as leaves painted the ground in hues of fire and gold, Jacob took Rebecca's hands in his. "Rebecca, I love you," he confessed, his voice barely above a whisper, "not for a merely peaceful life, but for a life full of challenges faced together. I want to build something with you, something new yet familiar." Tears welled up in Rebecca's eyes as she met his gaze, the depth of her own feelings mirroring back at her. "I love you too, Jacob, but how can we?" Her voice trailed off, mired in fear and uncertainty. "We will find a way," he promised, his determination fueled by the love reflected in her eyes. "We will show them that our dreams don't have to pull us away from our roots, but can grow right here, deepening them." With each passing day, their resolve hardened, crafting plans that married tradition with innovation. Their love, once a delicate bud, had blossomed staunchly against the winds of adversity. By the following spring, their community had begun to see the fruits of Jacob's innovations on his family's farm, yielding a better harvest. Gradually, the skepticism waned as the benefits became undeniable. Rebecca's father, witnessing the young couple's unwavering commitment to their faith and community, albeit through unorthodox methods, gave them his blessing. Jacob and Rebecca were wed in the heart of June, under the sprawling branches of the elms, where they had once dreamt of a future together. The community gathered, their faces beaming with joy and pride, as they celebrated not just the union of two souls, but the harmony of old and new. As Rebecca looked into Jacob's eyes, shining with tears and promise, she knew that home wasn't just a place, but wherever their shared dreams would take them, rooted always in the love and faith that had brought them together.